There's a lot more to bowling than just a strong arm and a heavy ball. It requires a hardened focus and a multitude of skill sets. So when you're bowling, your form has to be perfect, your release needs to be more than perfect, and your focus has to be unmatched. I know this because I've bowled competitively for 4 years. I'm a high-ranking bowler in our school's league, and I recently competed at the state bowling tournament. So today I'm going to teach you the proper form, release, and focus that is required to bowl successfully. And I'll start with your form. So how to start everything great is by its foundation, and in bowling, that's how you place your feet. So when you're bowling, if you're right-handed, you will put your left foot up to a dot that appears on the approach, and then you will take your left foot and bring it to about the middle of your left, or your right foot about to the middle of your left foot, and line up and face where you want to throw the ball. Next, you need to hold the ball properly. So you will take your 2 fingers and insert them properly, then your thumb. Then you bring your pinky finger in and your index finger and point out as far as you can. So now stand your feet back up as you were. To end your perfect stance, you have to give a slight bend to your knee, hold the ball slightly to your side, and keep your shoulders straight and facing forward. So next, we'll talk about your approach. So this is like the second most important part. So when you're set up, about 12 feet out onto the lane, there are arrows. The middle arrow is called the 4th arrow, and then to your right, it goes 3rd, 2nd, 1st. On like an ideal lane condition, you will want to go for the 2nd arrow. So once you get set up, you stare at the arrow. You don't look at the pins or your throw will not work. Okay, so when you're going, you want to take your first step with your right foot, and then on your second step, you push the ball out and you bring back. Don't worry. And then when you let go, you take your hand to the arrow, like you're pointing to it. So it's time to maneuver. Are you ready? Okay, so come and you go to the arrow. Because if you go to the arrow, you're more likely to hit your spot, and it's a lot more likely to be a very successful throw. So now, y'all are going to learn how to hook a ball. So when you're hooking the ball, it's all in how you flick your wrist. So when you come back, you want to cup the ball. Well, that takes a lot of wrist strength. It takes a while to build up that wrist strength, especially, so you don't have to do it, but it leads to a very successful throw. So when you cup the ball, you come back and you stay under it. Staying under it helps keep it very successful, and if you don't stay under it, it throws off your whole throw. No matter how perfect your focus is, your stance is, everything, it'll throw everything off. So now all together, if you ideally keep it, it hooks. And if you hit your mark and everything was ideal, it'll hook and go straight to the pocket and you will get a strike. We hope. So today, I taught you how to properly stand with your ball, how to properly hold your ball, and how to properly focus and release the ball to get your ideal throw. If I did a good job, your scores will probably significantly raise next time you go bowling instead of multitudes of gutter balls. So, like I said, bowling takes a lot more than a strong arm and a heavy ball, and I hope I made you all realize that today.